Bum 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 bum. Okay. Discord is up. There's the link. Pop on into the Discord and see some friends of mine. All right, anyway. Good Wednesday morning, September 17th, 2025. A little early. It's 8:22. We're going to run 8:30 to 9:30. Um So we're talking about Raid Shadow Legends, the tag team and classical progression versus farming. So once again, all my content is geared towards beginner players. You know, within the first 30 days, 30 to 60 days of playing, because I feel like I cannot talk about anything that I don't know about. And the only thing I really know about is starting the game and getting you in a queue to progress pretty decent, you know. Um, let me just let me just get this ready because OBS still is not working 100%. So I still have to have my live in a separate source. Anyway, enough about all that. Good morning. My name is Mr. Endrin, part of ROTG Gaming. We stream Final Fantasy XI every Monday and Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Come check us out tonight where we will play. Anyway, this is my side project, Raid Shadow Legends, and if you've seen enough of these videos, you know that I love this game, and it is a game, so there's no right or wrong way to do it. But I'll try to make it a little bit easier for you to be um, getting you started off in the right foot. So let's go ahead and let's talk about. I think I touched a little bit on this. I touched a little bit on this Monday. Yep, Monday. You have progressive missions, progression versus farming. And specifically, we're targeting the arena and classic arena, the arena and tag team arena. So, specifically, the arena, we're not really going to talk about live arena. I may briefly talk about live arena, but not right now. So, as you can see, I'm about to collect this progression reward. Um, mix 10 super magic potions. Let's go real quick. Magic. I'm gonna. I can only get 9, so I'm gonna have to make. I don't know what I just did there, but I clicked on the button too quickly. Anyway, there we go. So we're progressing, right? We're doing the missions and we are progressing. We're collecting the stuff. And the goal of the progression is to ultimately go all the way through all the progressive missions. And we're going to claim our reward, which is going to be Arbiter. So it's kind of a unbalanced nowadays from 2019 to 2025, where the only really good way to get real good champions was to do these progressive missions to get Arbiter, which was the meta, the top tier in the game at the time. Now Arbiter is still 100% worth going after. 100% going after Arbiter. Um, so you do go and complete these missions to be able to get the champion at the end, and it does give you tons of good stuff along the way. But the roadblocks that people start having very early in this progression is when you get to reach gold in Classic Arena. Upgrade an affinity bonus to level 9. Well, there's an affinity upgrade to level 8 before that, and level 7 before that, level 6. This is the level 8. So, as you can see, upgrading an affinity bonus, which means that your Great Hall, your affinity bonuses, you're going to ultimately have to take one. Good morning, good morning. Don't forget, check out the link on the Discord, and if you want to chat or send a message or whatever. Anyway, good morning. Ultimately, what you want to do is raise up an affinity to level 10 to complete the Arbiter Challenge. Now, in the game, of course, you want all of this maxed out. And as you can see, I didn't follow a strategy. I wasn't very efficient. If I had known what I know now, I would already by now have my level 10. I would not have wasted all of my metals and resources on this other hodgepodge of raising this here and raising that there. If I had known for progression, that it would benefit me in the long run, I would only have focused on one affinity bonus, and that probably would have been accuracy for the magic, because in the very beginning, my campaign farmer would be Kale, and I would want Kale to have as much accuracy as possible to land those attacks on his acid rain and to be my campaign farmer. So, if I had known what I knew now that I know what you know what I'm saying, I would focus solely on raising one to level 10. Now, how do we do this? How do we raise these affinity bonuses? How do we farm these metals? Well, in order to farm these metals, you have to win in the arena battles. Now that's where it gets a little confusing. Excuse me. I hate these red dots. I have got to get them OCD. Excuse me. Got to get OCD to get rid of all these red dots. Uh-oh. I got to get these live tokens. Oh, buddy. I got to get my live tokens, and I'm going to do the arena while we're talking about the arena. So, let me check real quick. When I get off that. When's the next live? All these red dots, they're messing with my stream. They're messing with my stream. All the red dots. All the red dots messing with my stream. We'll take care of all that stuff here in a minute. Gotta make sure I check into the clan. Alright, don't get distracted. Go to the arena. Alright, live arena in 28 minutes. So, in 28 minutes, as soon as this thing goes live, I'm going to have to battle in the arena to use up my tokens so I don't waste any tokens. We don't want to waste any resources. Alright. So, here we are. Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena. Let's go to Classic first. Alright. If I want to farm medals, then you have a very weak defense team. That'll show you all the losses that you have, right? You're going to be losing, you're going to be losing, you're going to be losing. that loss ratio between winning and losing, like whenever I win, I win. Whenever I lose, I lose. How many losses versus how many wins? And that is going to keep me in a low tier. It's going to keep me, right now I'm in gold 2. And these points are going to start going down and down to where I'm going to be into gold 1. Now, between gold 1 and gold 2, you only get you do get the same amount of medals when you win. So I like to stay in gold 2 because it's easier for me to go from gold 2 to gold 3 where I get another medal versus having to go to gold 1 and gold 2 before I get to gold 3. You know what I'm saying? It's less coins I got to spend. So I try to stay in gold 2. And once a week, you'll get the tier bonus, and you can get a possibility of the gems, the books, and the shards. So you want to finish the end of the week in tier 3, but you want to farm in tier 2. Now, if you're stronger and you can farm in tier 3 and stay in 4, you know what I mean. But there's no reason to be in platinum for um, farming or progression, um, when you can go between 2 tiers. And I rotate between 2 and 3, um, so I can get the max rewards and then get the max number of medals that I can farm on my account. Now, when you start off, you might be like you want to battle through all of the copper and get into the silver. And you may be doing silver and gold, which is fine. Do what you can do. It's progression. Progression. So let's do a battle. Um, mm, I'm going to go ahead and hit the refresh. And I'm going to go for the easy ones first. Go for the easy ones first. Now he's a 60,000 3-star UDK. He's might not be that easy, but we're gonna give it a whirl. He may beat us because he's like all beefy. UDK is one of those champs that can solo content, especially like with a poison setup. So he resisted. Okay, he's pretty tough, and he's fast. But he's got brimstone on and defense down, so he's going down. Yeah, hello, hello. All right. So you can see I got my 2 medals for winning it. You get 2 medals for gold 1, 2 medals for gold 2, and you get 3 medals for gold 3. All right, so I'm looking at this team. There's no speed lead. I don't know who this person is, but I'm pretty confident in my people's abilities. And so you see how long it takes to get these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of medals that you need. Um, And again, I'm speaking from a free to play stance. You get your 2 medals. It's taking 11, let's say about 20 seconds per tap, because you have to go through everything. You got to choose the teams. Now this is a rough looking team. I'm probably going to get beat. Yeah, Cavalax there did some poisons already. Those poisons, and then that's going to be some. I don't know. It's going to be tricky. Tricky, tricky. That was a tough fight. So you see, progression wise, we're starting to get these points. Now, the closer I get to 2,600, if I do happen to go into gold 3 early, then I'm going to allow myself to be beat. Not with my coins. I'm not going to try and lose with my coins, but with my defense team. we're going to try to be beaten with my defense team so it takes my score back into the gold too. Because remember, I am farming right now. And what I mean by farming is that I only have one weak character in my defense. So my battle log, my loss versus my win rate is, more losses. So I can stay within the tier that I want to be in farming. All right. Now, let's see. What do I got to use up? I got to use these up so I don't waste any. Let me double check what's in my resources. Yes, I got 23 minutes to use up those, and then I got to get these. You got to be careful. Like, make sure you don't pull ones that have so many days left. Like, look at all my resources. I'm keeping them, and I'm keeping these for try to get Raphael when they finally decide to release Raphael. Still don't know what it is going to be. I'm hoping it's some type of champion training. Uh, I hope it's not like shard pulls because I don't have shard. No, did not waste. I tried to get Raphael with the shards I had earlier, but I did not get him. So it was a chance, and I took it, and it did not work. Anyway, more red dots. Got to get rid of these red dots. They drive me crazy. Okay. Red dots. Obviously, there's some that you can't get rid of. Like I could go through and get rid of all the index, but why is he not up to 4? Oh, because I have him. Okay, I gotta ascend him. Yeah, been doing too many other things. All right, been too many other things to ascend poor Mikey. All right, now that let's go back and stay on target. Let's actually try to stay on target. This video, this broadcast, this recording, and the Great Hall. We're trying to go to 10. We're trying to make a full 10. If you see the progression that you have to take 50, 150, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. I need 625 more. That's 625 battles. Now, it could be 315 battles since I'm in the gold, or it could be 200 battles if I was strong enough to farm gold 3 because that's 3 medals a time. But still, 300 wins or 200 wins. That's 200 wins. You only get that's like 20 days of winning, straight winning. So you can see how long it's going to take just to get to that. 20 days, 40 days, 60 days, 100 days, it's going to take a minute. It's really going to take a minute. It's a long race, a marathon, an ultra marathon. It's an ultra marathon, people. You got to be ready to put the miles on your feet. Anyway, let's go ahead and use up those coins. Let's see. Now, if you notice that my team power, I've had people ask about this. What does power relate to? Well, really, you can make power by increasing the resistance of your champions. But power doesn't really indicate anything because they have a team power of 290. I beat teams that have 300,000 power. It depends on the gear and the level of development of those characters, right? What gear do you have on? Do they have stone skin? Do they have intercept? Do they have um, something very I guess it's misleading. It's something very misleading to look at the power and to assume that you're going to lose just solely based on that number, right? That number doesn't mean you're going to win or lose. Now, it can give you a quick, it can be data, it could be information to make a quick judgment, you know. If you see nothing but 500,000s, okay, skip them. You see that one 200,000, okay, maybe it's a little bit easier. Maybe. Quit it, dog. German Shepherd's chewing on itself. I tell you. All right, now look, misleading stats, but sometimes, like this right here, I see 300, basically 350,000. I'm staying away from these people. It's got Arbiter, it's got Trunda, it's got, you know, stack deck, stack deck. This one we could probably beat at 212. We don't know about the speed of Sun Wukong. This one's tricky. It's got Deacon and Madam. So these two are on the fence. This one right here, let's rock and roll. Let's see if we can get them. Let's see what they got. All right, Shield. So they did have a reflect buff mechanic, and that took out Prince Kymar. So if I don't get an attack with Alice, yeah, I believe we might just pull it. Yep, we did it. So you see how tough that one was. That was a tough call. 153 versus 248 doesn't matter. Um, it's kind of scary there for a second. Kind of hairy, kind of scary. All right, let's knock this one out. It's got Michelangelo. Michelangelo. See, I do have some accuracy in my Prince Kymar. He's not built the best, but I do try to get as much accuracy as I can on him. All right, 4 more coins to go. 4 more coins to go. We're looking at our resource. We've got 16 minutes, 15 minutes, 4 coins. And 4 minutes on the, so we have enough time to hit the refresh. So we can refresh, we can wait for the refresh. Now let's look at this team. It's got a very unusual, Deacon is very fast, and these hit super hard, and that, I don't know, I think I could possibly lose with this one. But it looks fun. It looks like a fun fight. So now they have a lower power rating, but they could just totally dominate me. We gotta take out. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess they look scarier than what they were. All right. And as far as looks goes, we're definitely going to leave Prince Kymar alone. We're going to leave them alone. I don't know. The amount of power. I'm going to skip these. So we got 2 minutes. All right. So that's kind of like the classic arena in a nutshell. Then I guess the other question would be, what type of team do you put in the classic arena? Well, if you have time and you can wait the 15 minutes and just hit the refresh and get the pick off the weak ones, doesn't really matter who's in your team as long as you got a speed lead, some attack down, defense down. Um, maybe some type of crowd control with a stun or a sleep, and then a heavy nuker, an AoE, A1 AoE. Doesn't have to be the A1. It just has to be an AoE attack, and then um, you know, speed, speed, a speed. Give me 1 second. All right. I know I say this every single time I stream. I know I say it every single time I stream, but as soon as I start streaming, that's when the phone blows up. Every single time. I love it. What I do need to blow up is this Discord link, people. Come on, click on the Discord, say hello. I don't even have it to where it's capturing the audio on the stream, so you're not even going to be captured. It's just for me and you to talk. And it's Discord. Anyway, um, so yeah, I mean, if you're doing the refresh method where you refresh and you pick off the little guys, you get your guaranteed wins, then it really doesn't matter. But if you're trying to actively farm, then you want to put together like three different types of teams. One is where you go second and you're relying on gear to give you shields, intercept, stone skin, uh, shield sets. You're trying to be so tanky, so HP, so defense heavy that they waste all of their best moves, and then you come up and you clean up and you beat them up because they're glass cannons. And a glass cannon means they're very powerful, but no defense, no HP. A lot of the nukers are like that. A lot of glass cannons. All right. Second is where you try to lock out, like you have your Armands and you have your stun sets, you have your AOE crowd control. You're trying to keep your enemy from taking turns. And then the third is that blender comp. And what that means is that one champion attacks, all the other champions attack with them. And the best would be if they use their A1 ability, and their A1 ability is a nuke for everybody, an AoE nuke. So you got that very fast champion, everybody attacks, and it's basically like getting the whole team to attack at once. So speed, 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 speed. Just remember, in the arena, the faster you can go, the more likely you get a chance to hit first. So, all right, we're getting close to that goal 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and refresh, and we're going to scan really quickly. If you see red on the board, yeah, leave it alone. Look at this ridiculousness. That person right there probably spends money. I can't say for certain because I don't know their life, but I'm going to say some money was spent, unless they are just the luckiest person in the world. And if you're that lucky, you shouldn't be playing Raid Shadow Legends. You should be like doing something else with your life. Anyway, I digress. All right, so let's look and see what we got here. This is okay. This looks like a team that we can beat. Very straightforward concept. Nuker, nuker, speed boost, attack boost. And then I don't know who that dude is. I don't know. He looks like that guy off of Star Wars that owned the junkyard flying around. I don't know that guy's name, but you know what I'm talking about. All right. On Tatooine, the little flying thing. What? Are you a Jedi? Anyway. All right. So bam, they went down, and I got my 2 medals, and I need to spend 2 more so I can get my refill and not waste it. They have an empowered deacon. They have an empowered deacon, which I am not liking that at all. This Michonne, I think Lysandra though. Let's try them. The speed here is my concern, is the speed. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. We got 2 coins. We are trying to get the most value out of our coins, but we don't want to lose 10. Oh yeah, look at that. Speed got us. That speed got us. Come on. Deacon, do something for me. Deacon. Oh, it's that oh, we got this. You got this, guys. Good job. Good job. All right, one more coin. Win or lose, let's go up against them. Nah, I don't know. Speed. Who does not have a speed lead? See what I mean? Speed. Yeah, once you get up into these, you gotta have speed. I just want to see what this deacon can do. Let's just do it. You know, this Rector Drath is a great champion. There's your blender comp. So let's see what we can do. We're faster. We put them to sleep with our accuracy. And we have enough accuracy for defense down. I knew that was coming. See, the revives, they just keep a coming. Nice. We were fast enough to stop their little army of regeneration, rebirth. We stopped those zombie bastards. Okay. That's weird. All right. And now we're waiting for that. We're waiting for the refresh. We're not going to mess with them, even though I'm going to collect my tokens. I've got my 10, but I'm going to wait. Why do I keep on doing that? I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing that. My pointer's so sensitive. I'm going to wait on this free refresh for all these battles, because the rest of them are kind of, I don't like them. Don't like them, and I don't want to waste my coins. So, progression versus farming. Now, to get into this next tier, obviously I want to choose my wins, but I will also change my defense. And if I want to go into the next tier, then I'm going to put up a really strong team. For example, I'm going to put my, where's Atar? I'm going to put this team in. And now my defensive, when my battle log is for my defense is where I go from defeats, and my attack is all victories, I should get some victories inside that. You know. So I'm at 2538. I'm close enough to hold. And right now I've got my account set up for progression, not farming. My classic arena is set up for progression and not farming, because I want to stay where I'm at. If I want to set it up for farming, we take the defense and then we remove it. We put in the weak person. Well, we put in the weak person, and now I'm set up for farming. And the reason I'm set up for farming is because I need all the medals I can get to improve my ranking from 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. All right. Ooh, that was a mouthful. And that was all about Classic Arena. I mean, there's so many videos out there that you can search for types of arena teams. Check out the keywords Blender, Go Second, Speed Lead. You know, Google those. Look at these content creators. They've spent hours and hours, thousands of dollars to help you out with those comps. I like Ash, YST, MTG Jedi. You know the basics. Cold Brew. Those guys, they're and Nubcakes. They're more on giving you quality information about how to do things specifically. And I'm sure there's other great ones out there. Um, but you got to look at what's in your budget. Are you free to play? Do you have those champions? It's really the gear. It's the artifacts, artifacts, artifacts. All right. Now I've got to open the shard. And I always do 10. I don't know if I've ever done a single. I always try to do 10. Because why not? There we go. We got a free 3, which is great. I'm saving it. I'm keeping this here. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it. Claim, 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 claim. Increase the champion. Okay, let's knock this stuff out real quick before I forget about it. Before I forget about it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Done. Artifact, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it. Upgrade a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, as you notice, I don't have any silver. I don't have any silver. So, I'm going to have to farm the spider later. I will have to farm the spider later. Uh-huh. All right, let's put in some. It said I need 7, so let's put in some 2s. And we'll go with 10. All right. Oh, man. I need a haircut. Y'all were pretty quiet today. A couple hellos. That's about it. Y'all pretty quiet. I know it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's at work. Oh, speaking of which, I always say that I've got my schedule locked in, but I do not. So this will be my last stream for about a week. Next week, Friday. Next Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday is when I'll stream again. So, 9, 10 days, something like that. So I try to give you something. I don't know. Fuck it. Where are we at? Where are we at? I can't wait till I hit level 60. I want, 60 to me is kind of like cool. I'll be 60. I think 60 is going to be a great. I think 60 is going to be good. I get that. I think I get a shard at 60. I have to look after this and see. I'm pretty sure I do get a shard at 60. All right. I need to get Bellower faster. I need him faster. If I pulled another Bellower, I could empower him. That would be great. That would be great if I pulled another Bellower to empower him like that. One more to go. One more to go, and then we're going to go over to the tag team. Go over to tag team. No, we're not. Correction. No, we're not. No, we are not. Because I believe that it is time for Live Arena. And I need to get these tokens. So I got 11 minutes. I need to hurry. Let's go to Live Arena. I need to hurry. All right, very simple strategy. I have an extremely super simple strategy. Um, I've got a speed lead. I've got an increase attack. I've got decreased defense. And then I got an AoE nuker. That's it. Speed lead, increase attack, decrease defense, speed nuker. You know? That's it. 11 minutes, people. 11 minutes. Live Arena is my favorite. Um, so I got my choices and my speed leads. I have my choices of my speed leads. It doesn't matter who they are. Now, fastest is Prince Kaimar, then Atar, and then Deacon. So they're all relatively close in speed. Like base speed is relatively close. He's faster, and now I need my attackers. And I like Bellower because you Bellower has that decreased attack defense and decreased defense with his AOE. So he's really good. My problem is I need to make him faster. I really need to increase my speed on Bellower. Um, because that decreased attack, decreased defense. Yes. That's an improvement I can make. I'm going to try and make that improvement. Um, and since I'm not playing the classical or tag team arena, it's basically tag team and classical the same ideas in farming. Uh, if you want to progress, you put the strongest possible teams in your defense, and if you want to farm, then you go with the weak So it's the same thing, only instead of one sets of champions, you got three sets of champions. All right, so here do we get rid of? I really am going to have to say I don't know because I don't have any of these characters. I have none of these champions. Um, so I probably should have gotten rid of Loki. I'm not familiar with these. Maybe this one. I don't know. I'm not familiar with them. So now, if we are fast enough, we might get a chance at these guys. It all depends if we're fast enough. Now, they could have stone skin, and I'm done. Game over. I lost. Because I don't have any mechanics to combat stone skin. So, you never know what you're going to get in live arena. You never know. All I know is that I'm going to be losing some coins here if they don't hurry up. I need to hurry up. I mean, this one battle's taking like 11 minutes. All right, so I am faster. So we're gonna beef our guys up, and we're gonna hopefully get a little time compression. Yeah, they got this shield stuff going on. Yeah. See, now I would need Bellower to go with that, but this is what I'm talking about. Attacks all enemies, decrease attack, decrease defense. Okay, and then his little attack. Now that's all based on the speed. That's all based on the speed. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how strong their Loki is. He could be strong enough to take me out completely. He could be strong enough to take me out completely. And I don't know if she's a reviver. If she's a reviver, then I might be in trouble. If she's a reviver, I might be in trouble. Let's see. Nope. All right. We're going to go after her. I do have it. All right. And that's why we do it. We do it for the crest. We do it for the crest. All right. We got to go. We got to go. After this battle, I got to check and see how much time is left on my reserve. So I'll, I'll, you know, it's rough. I don't want to lose five tokens. I don't want to lose them. Okay, same concept. Speed, lead, attack up, defense down, AoE nukes. That's it. So we got three choices of the speed leads. With Kymar, we got crowd control with the sleep. With Atar, we have the increase. We strengthen and the attack up. With Deacon, we got defense down and the speed. And then with just straight up nuker and then some utility here. All right. I'm going to have to take out her. Just, I got to take her out. High Katoon, like, fully booked out, fully upgraded, fully ascended, fully sold. Um, Now they're faster. They are faster. They are 100% faster, but maybe, just maybe, with decreased attack, they won't hurt so bad. Maybe, just maybe. Nah. Okay. Well, good job. Good job. All right, let's see how much time I got left. Do I have enough? 3 minutes. I gotta collect. There's no way I can get a battle done in 3 minutes. So, all right. Uh, yeah, we're at 5 for 5. Oh, all right. You know what? I have to end my stream here in a few minutes anyway. Sorry, we didn't really get to see tag team, but I think I covered classic pretty well. The concept of tag team and classic is the same. You know, um, really, it's the same thing. But what I want to do is I want to go after. I want to get my primal quartz. I want to get my primal quartz. Yes, getting that primal quartz. So I've got 5 chances to get one more win. 5 chances to get one more win to go and get that primal quartz. All right, so they're immediately off the bat, they're going with a speed lead. We got to knock out their speed lead. If they got more speed leads, then, you know. Deacon. Now, their Deacon looks stronger than my Deacon. It's got one more split soul. One more split soul, so I got to get rid of their Deacon. There's a reviver. Uh-huh. So it's Atar versus Atar, and they've got look like they farmed up better equipment. For some reason, we're faster. That could be the difference between winning and losing. Come on, Belaware. Do your best. Bam. That's it. That's it. That's what we needed. Claim the chest. Give me. Yes! Look at that! Got my primal quartz. Collect 100. Oh, I got a primal shard. I just got a primal shard. And defense, okay. That's okay. Attack, okay, whatever. Resist, okay. And then the helmet, okay. All right. Well, that's awesome. I got a primal shard. Michelangelo, we're done. We're done. I just got the banner from Michelangelo. So tonight I'm going to finish off the Michelangelo chase, and we're going to have all his up to 5. Um, I am still waiting for Raphael. Let me know if y'all know about Raphael. I'm just waiting about Raphael. I want Raphael. Look at that. 6 primal shards. I've got 6 primal shards. So, who's this? April O'Neil? Wait a minute, what did she do? Oh. Damn, that's a lot to read. Okay, I mean, it's a speed lead. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway. All these people, Esme, Asteroid, Sleep, okay. Old friend, clan father. That's really cool. That's a really cool aesthetic. He's a barbarian, not a skinwalker? Okay, sure. White queen on a white. Okay. What the hell is going on here? Are they floating? Are they swimming? That's some weird. That's cool, but weird. Oh, lizard dude. Oh, lizard dude. Poor little lizard dude. Your AO1 is all enemies. That's good. And then old Lysandra. An epic's 94% chance at getting a Geomancer. I don't care about Siege Hulk. That's a lower. Okay. But Shatterbones, garbage. Ultimate Gaelic, no thank you. Geomancer, yes please. All right, people. Well, that's my time for today. Um, we ended on a positive note. We got 6 primal shards. Wrong button. No sacred shards, no void shards, 8 ancient, and 1,000 plus mystery. Uh, damn you, level 60. All right, don't forget tonight, check us out. ROTG Gaming brings you Final Fantasy 11. I'll be there. 9 o'clock. We'll see you. As always, thanks for watching, and y'all have a great day. And it'll be a while. It's going to be a while before I stream again. So watch and rewatch, like and subscribe, hit those buttons, and we'll see you next